Welcome to GPI Translation Connector demo for HCL Digital Experience Platform. The HCL connector is an extension that functions as an application within HCL XP dashboard. By installing this connector, user can effortlessly send content for translation, manage codes by adding or removing content from the open codes, and efficiently import completed translations back into the system. First, we will start by looking at the schematics for our HCL Digital Experience Connector. The schematic provides a high-level overview of how the connector serves as an intermediary proxy, seamlessly bringing the main entities, HCL, DX, GPMS, our project management suite, and all the internal mechanisms to automate the translation workflow. GPMS stands at the heart of this architecture, overseeing all core processes. It accurately tracks and enhances every stage with the support of our advanced technology product suite and our professional team, such as in-house developers and desktop publishers. In this demo, you will learn how to make the most out of both GPI and HCL DXP to cater to a diverse and global audience through translating your content and target it to the right audience. So let's get started. Starting off from the main dashboard, the GPI Translation Services connector for HCL provides two main methods to export content for translation. The first method is the bulk export method. This method enables you to conveniently select an entire library from HCL DXP and seamlessly send it for translation. The second method is the single line export. Through a granular export, you can effortlessly choose a specific item from HCL DXP and send it for translation, optionally including its children. Additionally, it provides the capability to automate translation requests by enabling custom workflows for selected items. Moving on, I will take you through the bulk export. We will click on the Export Full Library button. Then a pop-up window will emerge, prompting you to select the library for export. Please provide the essential details for the translation request here. Starting off by selecting the library name, which is your base library. Then enter your package name. This will denote the project name that will be referenced in email communications, tracked on the translation portal, and shown in the dashboard. Here, you can add any specific comments related to the project, such as deadlines, language instructions, and so forth. The source language, this will identify the language of your choosing base library. The target language list features the languages you wish to translate your content into. The list will display only pre-configured languages available for the selected library. Once you click on export, the content of the selected library will be transmitted to GPI, and it will promptly appear on the dashboard under Codes with the status of Code in Progress. Moving on with the single item export method. On the dashboard screen, locate and click the Create Package button. The new package pop-up will emerge. The subsequent steps mirror the previous ones in the bulk export method. Here you can choose the library that you wish to send for translation. Provide a package name. Select the source language. And here any specific notes to the translation team. And then you select your target languages. As you can see here, the tree resembles the tree that we have in the HCL CMS instance. I'm going to select the About Us node so it can be sent for translation. As you can see, you can expand it and see the subsequent notes or the children notes, and this is optional to include them or just to select About Us by itself. Then I will export the package. This will export the package and send it to GPI for analysis. The initial status of a request for a code will be code in progress. This status means that GPI received the request and the team has started the analysis based on it.
To view all details related to this particular quote, click on View Reports, and you will be taken to GPI's Translation Portal login page. GPI's Translation Portal is an online and fully customizable communication portal designed to give companies immediate, secure, and global access to all their translation information. To access the portal, GPI's clients can simply establish a secured login by using their official email address and creating a personalized password. Clients who require access for multiple users can reach out to GPI to establish distinct and personalized access credentials, ensuring optimal utilization of the translation portal. And now, let's proceed with the access. This screen showcases the quote in progress information. However, we will review the example of the quote pending approval. It will show the languages involved, pricing, notes, and files by navigating these tabs. If you're happy with the quote and would like to approve it, you can simply click Accept button here, and GPI will start the translation project accordingly. Upon approval, the quote will be converted to a project status, labeled as Project Started. This update will be visible on the connector's dashboard screen, and GPI will start the translation of your content. You can also see your project status from the translation portal by following Project in Progress.
And finally, we can go ahead and import completed translations. After GPI has completed the translation process, the project status will be changed into project completed. As with codes, you can hover over a completed project to view the pop-up menu with options. By looking at the drop-down, there will be two available options. First, Import Translation button. This action is only available for completed projects. It will import back all the translated content into the CMS. The translations will be imported for every item to the corresponding language library. After importing translations, you will be able to view it in the CMS by browsing to the Imported section. If I click Edit, I will be able to see the imported translations inside the CMS to review them. After importing translations, you can also see it on the website by browsing to the newly imported language. Our HCL Digital Experience Connector does not require any profound IT knowledge and can be used by any of your team members who handle the web content. GPI will also conduct onboarding training individually or in group sessions with your teams to ensure the seamless translation workflow. In addition to the Import Translations button, from the drop-down here, you can see the Close button. This action is only available for the completed project status. It will close the project and remove it from the list. Once you start to work with translations, the project list can grow significantly. You prevent all projects from showing up on the list by closing them.
There are a few other features that you can navigate in the translation portal demo, for example, request a quote. To request a quote, users can simply click on the button provided on your dashboard and then proceed to add more information. Firstly, you can enter the title of the request, so it could be Document Translation into Arabic. Then you can select the type of the request, such as document, website, or multimedia. We will select document here. And then proceed to add notes or URLs. Under notes, feel free to add any notes you wish to have GPI's attention to, such as rush request, or any specific dialects for any particular language, for example, Arabic for Egypt. Later, you can select your desired languages and then go ahead and attach the file. After that, you can hit the button Request a Quote to submit the request. You can submit up to 250 MB of files through our portal. Larger size of files can be submitted through our FTP platforms, which can be set up for clients as required. Our quick quote calculator allows budget builders to provide basic metrics and receive a budgetary quote, which includes tasks, timelines, and costs per language selected. There are even handy pop-ups to guide you through the steps to get your translation quotes. By choosing the project type, for example, document here, you can fill all the rest of the information, such as your name, email, starting date. And if you have a file, you can attach it here, but you can also type an approximate amount of words, for example, 5,000, and select the languages, for example, Arabic and Chinese. And then we can click the Calculate button. And you can view the tasks involved as well as the timeline of the project here. Moving back to the dashboard, Translation Portal also has an option to extract and view various reports. If we click on the reports, by navigating the filters, you can check how much money was spent for a certain period of time or per language, as well as check the volume in word counts per language. Let me show you an example of a report for all the document translation projects completed in 2023 by clicking on the Project Report button. You can find projects by their titles, but otherwise you can simply select the date range and then select document translation as a type. By clicking Search, it will show you all the reports in the requested period. If necessary, you can filter them by status or extract the report. You can simply click here to export into the Excel sheet. The portal is fully customizable and specific reports can be created depending on client requirements. Just let your GPI project management team know what you require. Following the Resources and Blogs button from the dashboard, you can find more information such as our favorite case studies and ebooks, as well as read some interesting localization-related blogs. We hope this video will be useful for your upcoming translation projects. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to reach out with any questions you may have. Goodbye.